we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. First down here for this offense. Look at him out throwing here to start the drive. Goes to his right side there for the completion. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
He'll hand it off. Gets into space at the 50. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race.
With all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
Will take over. 1st and 10.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking for his big tight end. And the pass is incomplete, but a flag is down on the field. Let's see what this is all about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Handoff to the right side. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. We'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. He'll take a deep shot here. Well, nearly an interception here on the opening drive. He's going to bring up 3rd down instead.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Pressure is coming. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team.
Will take over. First and 10.
Here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route, the catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something.
Got space, looking to score.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the offense back out on the field now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick catch. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to be close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. They're going to run it here. And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
You make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he's brought down, but that strong stiff arm earned him the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Pass is caught. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
It's a small gain by the fullback, but nice to see him and his hand make a play.
Here's the second down play. It's an option look. And they finally get him down, but the quarterback keeper there picks up a big chunk and a first down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the stick.
Football comes out. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
Wow, that is big-time awareness by his teammate to get on top of that football. As a result, they catch a break and are able to retain possession.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. The secondary backed up off the ball now. They're going to run it. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run play.
Airing this one out toward the sideline. Receiver makes the grab inside the 15.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
to try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll hand it off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. No huddle now for the offense. Same tailback, another carry. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Going to throw for it on 3rd and short. And he's got it. That's a huge gain. Stop finally made it to 43.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that 3rd down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time, they convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Makes it 2nd down. We'll try to run it with the option. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive, and a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
Offense operating from the pistol. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back, get the first down on this 3rd and short, see what you can do from here.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Now it's 2nd down here. Looking to pass this time. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's got some space. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend, and it's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Looking for the wide out. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They pick up the first down, tackled at the 25.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
They'll run it here. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Good enough for first down yardage.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
On the play. Second down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Play action fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a 3rd down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but you better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
And it's caught off the deflection. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Lining up to try the extra point. And the extra point makes it a 28-7 game. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
First and 10.
The drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
That was almost the entire length of the field. What a play by this offense. A nice throw. Really, it's about the receiver making a catch and showing you what he can do with the ball after it.
The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone.
Will take over. First and 10.
Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line. A minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Offense back out there trying to get something going. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he'll set up to throw. And looking for a big play here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
The key here to me, Chris, is the receiver runs a precise route, and the timing is impeccable. Quarterback cannot hesitate, because if he does, it can be pick six going the other way.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And is intercepted. Can he take it all the way? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Offense ready to start this drive. An inside give now from the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the back gets the football. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. The defense showing blitz here. And here's the handoff. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Ellis. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
First and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On first and 10, looking to throw. Looks like he's going to run it. Gets some space around the 30. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback drops back, looking for his back. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. The linebacker shifting around now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's going for a big play downfield. But this one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
Well, you can see what happens when you try to squeeze it into a tight window. An incompletion is probably the best result you could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome anytime you throw into double cover.
Here's the handoff. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Can he make it to the marker?
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a 1st down, and they get it.
Finding some room at the 25. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
And the PAT makes it a 10-point deficit, 31-21. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. And the offense trots back onto the field here. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a 1st down. With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And the ball is picked off. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the 2nd half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. The pass ball is incomplete. They could not hook up on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Past the 20. Oh, and he goes out at the 1. So close to a pick 6 there, but a great play.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And he's brought down right at the line. They'll spot the ball still right there at the 2. Second and goal for the offense. They'll try to run this one in. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
It just seems like he's inching his way to this goal line. He got about a yard. That's halfway. Now they give it to him again to see if he can break the plane.
They feed the fullback this time. Strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage.
You ought to stop by this defense here on 3rd down and goal. They've been put in a very tough situation. In 3 straight plays, they've stepped up. Now, a big decision for the head coach for the offense. What is he going to do here after those 3 plays? Is he still going to try to get this touchdown? Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4 inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, drops back. Down he goes. A sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Caught on the outside. It's Ellis. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Escapes the pocket. Finding space at the 20. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Heads up. Offense is now operating in the red zone. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Trying to create here on the move. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Boy, this quarterback has a lot of confidence in his arm. He tried to thread the needle into double coverage. Lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
2nd down after that previous play. And there's the handoff. And the player was down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. I'm going to tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Second down play coming up for this offense. Takes the handoff again. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. This is a big third down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we'd see a timeout. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
They'll punt it from inside their own 10. Fair catch made near the 45. Comes the offense looking to start the drive. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And the sophomore has got him for a sack. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. Second down now after the sack. And the wideout goes in motion. Second down, we're going to throw it. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. So down by multiple possessions here, the offense will try to convert here on fourth down. They snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game, and the ball will turn over on downs.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this fourth down play in the fourth quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. That's a big play. Moves the ball down inside the 30.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with that.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, you see what happens when you try to squeeze it into double. An incompletion is probably the best result he could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome when you're throwing the ball into the crowd.
So not what the coach was hoping here. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. Looks right for a quick completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, a wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Dump off, caught by the running back. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up fourth down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
He's got it near the end zone. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes the lead 20 here in the fourth quarter. Here's the kickoff team now. He's set to boot this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And here's a deep throw with the clock winding down. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Oh, that one's picked off. Bulldozing his way through those tackles. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.